from here a host of opportunities. LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge, and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rebels will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So LSU's offense will take the Bayou Bengals taking home a tight one.
And LSU took care of business, and they've done a lot of that in this series, but now Ole Miss has an opportunity to get some of that taste back, right? The rivalry game always matters. It always brings out emotions, Palmer. They get a chance to get a little payback.
Well, and LSU's coaching staff always stresses that we've got to be able to make plays late because we expect this rivalry game against Ole Miss always to go down to the wire. They did it last time out. Can they do it again?
Dropping back, it's Fung. Oh, they're after him. Working the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Smith takes the handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Petway. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Fung. Right out, time to get it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cook. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Rebels offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
is it if you're a defensive coordinator, that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. You did just that.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pressure coming. Finds his big tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Fung. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The inside handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Fung. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. He uncorks one deep. Hauls it in down the sideline. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Turbin. Sets up the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Turbin. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, running back gets the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got his man.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. Complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Petway. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Fung. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Gage. Defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It is good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels are rolling down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Turbin. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Hand off from the shotgun.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.